Hello, everybody, near and far, everywhere in between. This is Genvièv, and you are on Genvièv TV, your channel for forensic and clinical education. And today we are Memorial Day, Monday, so happy Remembrance Day to each and every one of you. Hello, Patrick. I am tuning in live today from the magnificent Oregon coast in Cannon Beach on the beautiful chiseled cliffs of the beautiful Oregon coast, because following my video of last night and also the general trend of my channel, as I was walking on the beach today, inhaling the magnificent marine ocean air, an idea downloaded into my mind in bringing another side of human relationships to this channel. And this side that I'm going to start to develop, I have this today and I have something coming up this week again, is how to manage conflict resolution. So as we talked about yesterday, conflicts happen in all relationships. It's part of the interactions of human beings. And the key, when you are in a healthy relationship, when you are with somebody who is willing to work with you, meaning both of you have found enough value in each other to know that who's right and wrong is irrelevant in comparison to protecting the emotional fabric of your loved one. And that's what I always try to convey. And that's what I always try to develop in all of my interactions. That's been a long time held belief of mine that right and wrong are irrelevant in the grand scheme of things. What matters is how you feel, how the other person feel, and what you can do together to rebuild that beautiful miracle of love. Because when you find somebody that you truly cherish and adore, I personally believe that's more valuable than anything else in life. That's a connection that brings so much joy and passion and presence and interaction and richness to your day in terms of how you can share your experiences of life and how you can share your thoughts and how you can share your joys and your sadness and your fears and still be there. I always say we're stronger together than we could ever be apart. And therefore, you know, I always believe that staying strong together is more important. Thank you for the heart. Hello, Dean. Is more important than, hi, Dimitris, is more important than theories, right? So today I want to bring you a beautiful concept that I have began to study a long time ago. And you saw some videos with oceanographer Pierre-Robert de la Tour last year when we discussed ocean medicine and sea therapy. So today I want to bring you the fact and the knowledge, it's scientific, that when you go to the coast, when you go to the ocean, when you join by the sea, your bodies by the sea, you're going to be vastly embittered due to the presence of negative ions. So I'm going to bring my notes to just share these scientific facts with you. The negative ion rich quality of natural environments like the oceans and the beaches, but also forests, mountains, and waterfalls modulate our serotonin levels, boosting alertness, boosting your mood. Negative ions are abundant in nature, but especially around water and moving water like waterfalls, like the ocean surf at the beach, or after a storm. They're widespread also in mountains due to all the streams and the snow and the forests as well. Negative ions are generated in large quantities as air molecules break apart from moving water like rain showers, rivers, or crashing waves. And as they reach your bloodstream, they produce biochemical reactions that increases the levels of mood enhancing chemicals such as serotonin, alleviating depression, relieving stress, boosting our energy, our alertness, and our overall mood. They also clear the air of allergens affecting us negatively, such as pollen, mold spores, bacteria, viruses, therefore enhancing our health by very rapidly neutralizing free radicals, revitalizing our cell metabolism, enhancing immune functions, purifying our blood, new blood. You know, when people say bad blood, it's all the conflict and all the harm and all the stress that is bouncing with people not being willing to listen to the other party's inner voice, so to speak. And so when you go to the ocean, you purify your blood, you balance your autonomic nervous system, you promote better, deeper sleep, better digestion, and of course on an energetical level, reconnecting with nature, with Mother Earth, allows us to reconnect with the energy of the planet, life. And since everything is energy, it explains why we can ground ourselves and replenish our life force, restoring our health by returning to the roots of what is truly our cradle of life, nature, the ocean, the energetical force of the planet itself, which is constantly regenerating. We're basically returning to our root, spending more time in the environment that we truly originated from. This goes back to ancient medicinal practices that we discussed in previous episodes on the channel, such as shamanism, Ayurvedic medicine, and spiritual practices practiced by tribes around the world who stay more in tune with the truth and ferocity of intent, veracity of the energy in the fact that we are life circulating within us and with everything around us. So my tip for today, if you have loved ones and the situation is difficult, you're facing differences and you don't know how to handle them, take your loved ones to the coast, bring them to the ocean, together reconnect with the truth of what is the core of who we are, life. And in that iron-rich environment, make peace with one another. If you feel that that person is truly the person you want to spend your time with, then, you know, the differences of opinion are so ridiculous. And sadly, that's not what we can experience with certain personality types, because those types tend to believe that being right at all costs is more important than protecting the miracle of love, which you don't find that often. And when you find that passion, it is so precious, you know, that you want to be able to stay connected within that warmth. Let's go diving. Yes, I wish, you know, here in Oregon, it's pretty cold and there are giant waves, not like the Mediterranean, my native sea. So I will be talking about other conflict resolution tactics and technologies and methodologies, one of which I came up with recently. That's completely my creation. It's coming up in my next episode, and I discussed it at the Trauma Center with the clinical director of this entire chain of psychological and counseling services, and he thought it was brilliant. And we bounced ideas and developed it a little bit. So that'll be another beautiful modalities for you when you know that the person who you love is important enough to work through your differences. You'll have techniques and modalities that you can take in and practice, and I can't wait to hear you tell me what you think about them. So remember to go live on my YouTube channel, because here I'm live on Facebook, but this will be uploaded tonight as I return to my center, and that is youtube.com/Genvièv TV. Subscribe, it's free, it's the red button. Click like on the video, share if you want with those you think might benefit, and comment underneath the video. And especially let me know your take on these approaches. You know, you can, Jeff, ciao, ciao, mi amico. Thank you for tuning in. So today I bring you conflict resolution methodologies, and I start with ocean medicine because I've seen it so many times, you know, when I was with somebody and it was tense and it was difficult, and we go to the coast and all of a sudden peace, you know, washes out the differences. It's happened so many times in the past. You know, talked about it, how powerful, I know I've talked about it to scientists as well, how powerful the ocean is to cleanse us and remind us of what's important and remind us of what truly matters. And that's never opinions. It's never, it's about protecting. It's about cherishing, adoring, protecting, and making a safe life for yourself with those who you believe are worthy of your love, basically. So conflict resolution methodologies today, starting with ocean medicine. And that's it for today, folks. Thank you so much for joining in. You can reach me on my website at genvièvehypnosis.com. In the middle of the page, there is a box where you can enter your information. And that simply allows you to receive my newsletters with announcements and offers and all those kinds of things. And otherwise, meet me on my YouTube channel. Thank you, Patrick. At youtube.com/Genviève TV. I will see you there. And until then, have a beautiful Memorial Day, everybody. Remember that. Thank you, Jeff, for sharing that also today online on Facebook, that we are so grateful for those who selflessly, courageously give their lives and risk their lives for the protection of our freedom and for the protection of our lands. It's just so moving. I've always been very close and very respectful and very grateful for the service of all of these forces out there who selflessly endanger themselves to protect others. That's really the spirit of ethics and moral and courage and selflessness that I so deeply endorse, within our communities, within each other, and also as an international. My family was very, very intensively involved in the resistance efforts during the wars in Europe a long, long time ago. And so I was raised in that spirit of selflessness and protecting one another and doing what's right and cherishing what is precious. So on these thoughts, have a beautiful Memorial Day. Everybody enjoy the day. If you can get your loved ones to the coast, just do so, or by the ocean, or by streams or mountains or waterfalls, so that you can restore the peace and delete the negative emotions. And until next week, or maybe in a few days, because I'm very excited about my next video on another side of protecting the peace within your love circle. I will tune in very soon. Until then, have a beautiful day, everyone. Enjoy your Memorial Day Monday, and I will see you very soon. Stay strong out there. Ciao, ciao.